Hi crafters, this is Raquel from Paints and Glitter coming along today with Paper Rose Studio. Today I'm sharing with you the new paper cuts, and these are Trifold Card Bases. The ones I will be working with are the rectangular ones. They do come in a pack of 10. I'm also using the coordinating dies that are the stitch rectangle dies. They do measure 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And what I'm showing with you are some samples. However, you can definitely take a peek at the other styles that are available at Paper Rose. So if you prefer oval apertures instead of rectangular ones, for instance, you do have that option. What I'm doing today is that I'm using papers from Poppy Garden. This is a beautiful 12 by 12 paper collection. It is also available in 6 by 6, and I'm also going to be using the embossed die cuts that coordinate with this collection. And as you see here, you can definitely decorate the inside of these cards and also create different types of layers. Now, the stitched dies that you see in the corner there made it super easy for me to cut into the 12 by 12 papers. As you see there, they're double-sided, so if you like to pick and choose, you do have options. They come, as a matter of fact, as 2 each of 12 designs in this size. So I created frames to coordinate with my cards here, and I also use the cut apart sheet that contains different images, and that's how I was able to cut out the little bird image that says thinking of you. However, when I looked into the embossed die cuts, there was an matching image, so that's what I did. I added this with some dimensional adhesive, and lastly, just to create a really delicate card, I did use the blue leaf medium outline metal die, and that's how I cut out this gorgeous leaf portion here. So I did cut that down a little bit, and I used little portions to adhere in between the layers just to create a little bit more interest and depth. You can continue decorating these as you like. If you like more layers, you can certainly add more frames. What I've done is add a little butterfly and little golden gems to this card, and because the image was already embossed, I needed not to do any more. I really love the results. For the second sample that I'll be creating for you today, I did emboss the paper with a 3D embossing folder. So that is another option for you. And then using the strip of one of the papers that will be on the bottom edge, I like that Paper Rose does that. Instead of just leaving it blank, they give you some other little designs. Then I did use another die, cut out that strip and added it to the inside of the card. And now I'm adding an image from Poppy Garden E. Now, the reason I'm adding the names of the papers is because I want to alert you to the fact that you can also pick these up as packs of 24, and they'll all be the same. So here, for instance, with Poppy Garden D, if you want to pick up a package of all of the papers that look as they do here, then you can do that. In case you like to make batch cards or just a project where you prefer one particular paper in the pack, then that is available to you. So here what I've done is add another embossed die cut. These come in a variety of sizes, so it does give you plenty of options to make your cards look a little bit different one from the other. So in this case, I am using a small butterfly and a medium-sized poppy here that fits nicely to the left of the card. But there are also ladybugs, as you see here. And I'll be adding another little poppy, but the image is not exactly the same. So that's what I mean. They do have a variety, and they are absolutely darling with that added shine. So that is the second card. The third card I'll be making today is with Poppy Garden F. I'm layering a white piece of card right onto that green card that looks as a watercolor painting. It has a lot of nice texture, and as you see the background there, because they are double-sided papers, then you choose the side that appeals to you. But I went ahead and burnished all of the folds. That's one thing I will recommend if you're using these bases, is that you go ahead and flatten out the card once again, and then you can continue decorating these. So here I'm using Poppy Garden D again. I really like that image with the neutral background and the beautiful poppies along the bottom edge. And as you see there, if you prefer the birds, then you can definitely use that side instead. Once I have my paper folded and my card is closed, I'll be adhering this image to the front created with these stamps called Modern Poppies. That one says Happy Birthday. I stamped it onto vellum and layer that onto a white circle. So as you see there, it is heat embossed in gold. Then I added an image from the embossed die cuts with the crate and red poppies just to create some depth. And lastly, I'll be adding also another image here in a moment. And I'm sorry, it seems I repeated that in the video, so my apologies there. But this is the outer frame and that beautiful green paper once again, and that was using Poppy Garden F. So it does have that look of watercolor. And lastly, I'll be adding the little boots to the outside. So at the end of this video, I'll have another image of a fourth card I created with this collection. Don't forget to subscribe to Paper Rose Studio. Use the links below to purchase your items. And I appreciate you watching. Be inspired and be blessed.